thumbs hurt today. Ooh, yeah. Oh, hey, Shagdog, Spinach Wild Berry. I was reenacting another person imitating a certain doctor where I used to work. He like tell the patients like, drop your pants. You know, when he was checking testicles. I don't know if he really did that or not. That's what he said. That's what this guy said. So, anyhow, Shagdog, we're doing Founders Vanilla Porter. Subtle coffee notes, sweet vanilla aromas. Anything else in the can? Looks like a 6.5% ABV. According to Beer Advocate, 6.5% also. Robust porter. The style is robust porter. I didn't even know there was, I thought American porter and English porter. I didn't know there was a particular style for robust porter. Let's see what that says, actually. Robust porter features more bitter and roasted malt flavor than a brown porter, but not quite as much as a stout. Robust porters have a roast malt flavor, often reminiscent of cocoa, but no roast barley flavor. Their caramel and malty sweetness is in harmony with the sharp bitterness of a black malt. Hot bitterness is evident with U.S. craft brewers doing so much experimentation in beer styles and ingredients. The lines between certain stouts and porters often blurred, which I think Jammer Fan and PA Brew News were talking about that the other day, actually. Yet many deliberate examples of these styles do exist. Diacetyl is acceptable at very low levels. Okay. Well, there you have it. There's a description of the beer style. I never knew that there was such a beer style. Yeah, so let's get into this vanilla porter. Vanilla porter. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, let's get that in there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Different but nice. Man, I'm losing internet connection somehow. Hopefully I'm on. Hopefully I'm working. Yeah, look at that. That's a good 3-finger head, give or take. Depending on whether you have manly fingers or lady fingers. I wouldn't say I have manly fingers, but I wouldn't say I have lady fingers either. So maybe a nice teenage fingers, I guess. A manly teenager. I don't have really big fingers, you know. Look at those fingers. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think this one's broken since like July or something. It's been bothering me. Somebody said it might be arthritis, but it's like right there. I heard it at work, like spreading the finger. It could be ligaments damage. I don't know. Anywho, who cares, right? Let's drink the beer. That makes you feel better. Yeah, thanks for Jeff G for joining earlier. That was great. He's becoming the new Jammer fan. I think Jeff G might be the Shagdog fan. Yep. The Jammer fan don't comment. He gets on once in a while now. He has been getting on more than he was for the past 6-7 months, but he don't comment on our beer reviews anymore like he used to. And he don't give a thumbs up, I don't think. So is he really truly Jammer's fan or his enemy? Anywho, look at that beer. See if I get the rest of it in there. Nice. That's a nice head. The head's still lingering too, man. Yeah. Yeah, it smells robust. Like it says, a robust porter. Robust, chocolate, strong, malty, dark malts. Chocolate, maybe a hint of coffee. Cocoa, more of a cocoa chocolate, cocoa powder, like chocolate mix, but robust kind of cocoa, Not like the baking cocoa, but kind of in between that and say cocoa powder for hot chocolate, kind of in the middle between those two. I said it. Yep. Yeah, the head's retaining almost 2 fingers still, a little bit less than 2 fingers, but nice frothy on the top. The head is like the moon. It's got craters in it and everything. Yeah. The moon landing was fake though, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Let's try this. Yeah, thanks to all of our subscribers, commenters. Please like the video. It helps. I'm not saying like it if you don't like it, but if it doesn't bother you or offend you, hit the like button. Help share this video to other people, man. If you like it, they show the video to more people. That's the big one. That's the big one nowadays. Subscribing and liking. Liking, I think, might be even better than subscribing. So like that video. But subscribe also. And click that bell. Jammer loves it. You'll be notified every time we upload a video or go live. We mostly go live these days. So cheers. Yeah, that's robust. I didn't even know they had a beer style, according to Beer Advocate, robust porter. I thought American porter, English porter, Baltic porter. I think that's the 3 porters but they got robust porter for the style in this one. And it's robust. It almost has it's a cocoa, but it's a weird cocoa, but there's like a sawdust. Is it sawdust? Almost like a sawdust aftertaste, like a chocolate sawdust aftertaste. If that could, yeah. Like it lingers like, I just eat chocolate sawdust. It's not really chocolatey, but more of a cocoa powder, but a stronger cocoa powder, not like Swiss Miss, regular hot cocoa. Like a strong cocoa powder. A little bit of cocoa, like I said earlier, cocoa and what do you call that? The bacon chocolate powder or whatever, how you call it. Like the chocolate chips that are whatever. God, I don't know nothing. I didn't go to home ec since it's like 7th grade or 8th grade, for crying out loud. I don't bake anything unless it's pre-made, like a pie. I stick it in there and bake it. Whatever temperature. I mean, I don't make my own pie from scratch. Although I probably should try that someday. Yeah. But not bad. That weird aftertaste, though, was the kicker. And it is lingering through the aftertaste. Almost like a cocoa sawdust. If that explains it. I can't even explain it. Now, it's a little hoppy. Robust hoppiness, like a cocoa, slight coffee. It's not bad. The vanilla, I mean, it's there, but I think the cocoa is more prevalent than the vanilla. Yeah. Probably be doing some more beer reviews. Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, I always do beer reviews, whether I do them beforehand and record them or live, which I'm going to do live beer reviews St. Patty's Day. I don't have any, I think it's a St. Patrick's shirt, which is kind of hard to do with the green screen anyhow, since most of it's green. But I did find one that had an outline of a shamrock, so it was just a thin green line. I was like, well, that won't get affected too bad. Like right now, there'd be a little red in it from the vanilla porter and white. But then the shit was crooked. I was like, I can't wear a shirt that has a crooked thing on it, That's poor Chinamanship, right? It's made in China. They need to keep those damn t-shirts straight when they're putting the print on them. But I used to have an orange t-shirt. I think I threw it out this past year. I usually wore that with the green screen on St. Patrick's Day. I figured I got Irish flag, green, white, and orange. But I threw that orange T-shirt out. It's been through it all. I probably owned that T-shirt since 2018, I think, 18 or 19. Yeah, I figured I'd just wear a black T-shirt. Hopefully have a couple good things out here. And the green screen's not doing too bad. I see a little bit of stuff on the glass, but the light is not too bad for being a ceiling light, I guess. I don't have the special lights to light up the green screen, so it is what it is. Yeah, so I got Tuesday, Wednesdays off. Oh, let me grade this beer first. Hold on. Yeah. I was gonna buy some Tullamore Dew, make up my own song, but I was like, you can't find that in a half pint or pint. It's the big bottle, is that fifth or whatever hell it is. I was like, I'm not paying that much money for a bottle of whiskey just to do, one shot, two shots for a beer review. I probably should have. But I'm not a big whiskey drinker. I drink my Irish whiskey on St. Patty's Day, and that's it. Jameson or whatever. Tullamore Dew's okay. Jameson has a little bit more sentimental value to me. Bushmills. I didn't like that one too much. I like Tullamore Dew better than Bushmills. But yeah. There's this one stout. I think you could only get it in Ireland. I seen it online one time. I forget the name of it, but it was like in a red can. I forget the freaking name of it. But I was like, man, I wish I could get that. Oh well. I'm going to try to download some Irish music. Hopefully I can play some Irish music while I'm doing the beer reviews. Get it set up. I got to do that because I have today. Anyhow, I was talking earlier. Anyhow, let me grade this beer. I don't think I graded it. B, straight up B. A B and a swallow. I mean, it's pretty good vanilla porter. I wouldn't be able to drink too many of these. This so-called robust porter. But yeah, 1 or 2. Nice cold day. Not too bad. I think for the founders, kind of easy to drink compared to some other beers I've had by them. So, there you go. Tullamore. I was gonna make up a new song set too. I should probably write it down just in case I buy it. I'll just go buy a damn bottle of it. When you're, the whole song with the Tullamore Dew, they make up the new shit now. I don't know if you've seen or heard any of the new commercials. It's like kind of cool, the Tullamore Dew song on the newer commercials, and I just make up my own shit. Like when you're down and out and you drink a beer with Jammer, you have no more fear. Tullamore Dew. And just come up with a whole bunch of shit about the review or Jammer. Yeah, anyhow, you'll have that. And it's the right thing to do. Anywho, I'm just trying to be a good person. April 8th is going to be a special day. Maybe they say April 9th. After that, we'll see what happens. Could be another, false sign. But if so, before all hell breaks loose, we got, less than a month on April 8th when the eclipse happens. Tullamore Dew. Bam. Yeah, I was going to take a vacation on April 8th just to go up and see the eclipse. I was going to go up to Little Egypt, Illinois. That's the X spot where the one eclipse of 2017 crosses when the current one is coming. whole shit about Little Egypt and all these different Egyptian shit. Anyhow, prophecies or people think once this eclipse goes through Egypt, it's like Moses leading the people out of Israel, and the rapture is going to take place after the eclipse. And the eclipse is in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is supposed to represent Christianity, the Christian church. And the dragon, something about the dragon underneath here. Well, once the moon represents Jesus, once that goes through Pisces, the eclipse, Pisces goes up here, the church escapes. The dragon tries to swallow up. Oh, the dragon is supposed to be trying to get the church. Church escapes. Then the moon moves into Taurus, from Pisces to Taurus. And that supposedly represents the Armageddon somehow. I don't know how. But anyhow, I'm just going off on a rampage right there. I watch too much YouTube. Now, a guy was actually talking about that last night on Coast to Coast. But this guy, I don't know who he was. I forget his name. He was supposedly before 9/11, he didn't dream about the World Trade Centers itself, but he dreamt that, I guess it's recorded or written down somewhere before it happened, that he dreamt that America was going to be attacked by United Airlines and American Airlines. But then he saw after that nuclear mushrooms in his dream that he had, prophetic dream. So he basically puts, well, American Airlines, United attack World Trade Center, and at the end of this 42 whatever year war, it's going to be the nukes, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is. I'm like, okay, dude. I have dreams all the time. Matter of fact, well, I got crazy dreams. I don't want to mention them right now. But I do have like dreams like that, crazy dreams, but I'm not going and predicting stuff, so because it's never accurate. I did have one dream; it kind of came true once. I actually dreamed about a blue angel crashing, but in my dream, two blue angels went by each other, and it kind of clipped. And this one went into some pine trees and crashed, and smoke was coming up. Well, lo and behold, like about 4 or 5 months after that, a blue angel crashed into pine trees. There's no footage of it going into the pine trees, but there's smoke coming up from the pine trees, almost like it was in my dream. But he never clipped any other plane. He just lost control of the plane or something happened and he crashed into pine trees. That was back in like 2012, 10. I can't remember what year it was, but yeah, so that's the only dream I had that came close to being real. You know, it was like I dreamed a blue angel crash, although it clipped another plane, went into pine trees. This one crashed by itself. No footage of it going into the pine trees, but smoke coming up from the pine trees. Really weird. So I take heed to all my dreams that I have, however crazy they be. I think they have some meaning to it. And I've dreamed some crazy ones. I got them written down. I probably should write this most recent one I had down. I haven't written it down yet because it was really crazy. I'll probably forget about it tomorrow. I had it a couple days ago. Yeah, true that. Yeah, fun stuff. Dreams. Now, I have a lot of crazy dreams, not written on this one, but I used to put my dreams on Yahoo Questions. Or on Yahoo.com, they used to have Yahoo Answers. I think that's what it was called. And I put my dreams on there, and people were like, quit eating potato chips before you go to bed. And, yeah, which is a really funny one. One time I had a dream. Well, I lived in upstate New York. There was this particular lake at a small amusement park, and I always considered it a bottomless lake. People would drown in that lake, supposedly, and they find their body in some other lake or something, yeah. Underground tunnel, who knows? Or vice versa, if somebody drowned in that lake. Anyhow, bottomless lake is what they always told us when we were kids. Don't go by that lake. There's even a fence around it. People would fish, but there's a fence around it. But in my dream, I'm by this lake, and all of a sudden, Chinese soldiers are coming out of the lake. Bottom of this lake, digging a hole to China, right? Maybe that's why. Chinese soldiers kept coming out of the lake. I'm pegging them off, shooting them. But it just kept coming. I finally said, hell with this. I ran north, which I know there's an army depot north of there about 17, 20 miles, I don't know, 25 miles. I'm thinking, I've never been there, but I get to this army depot and they're telling me about Chinese attacking some other place. I'm like, well, yeah, they're coming from the lake. I named the lake. I said, they're coming through the lake. All of a sudden, dream switches. I'm in my town that I lived in. Yeah. But this dream switches all of a sudden at this army depot. All of a sudden, I'm in the town I lived in at the time in Florida. And it was like a little downtown area, small town, a little small downtown area. And it's like Christmas. It seemed like Christmas. There was like, shit on lampposts or whatever. I thought, oh, okay. Everything seems all right then. But then all of a sudden I heard a Chinese accent on an intercom system. And it said like, Americans, report to your quarters. Curfew. It's curfew time. Report to your quarters. And then I woke up. I was like, oh shit. And what's really even more freaky about that one is, that was probably about 2004, 2005, 2006. I'm not sure when I had the dream, but my grandmother died 2012. But before she died, one of her last words at the hospice to my mother was asking her, is everything okay, Mom? And she said, yeah, but why are all these Chinese people coming off the boat? So we shall see. Mm-hmm. China. And thanks to our second viewer joining. Subscribe, comment. It's probably my mother. It's my mother. Yeah, so dreams are crazy. Yeah, so is it I think you take all your social environment, your brain, like you said, your brain's trying to sort shit out, but could there be some reality in some of that? People that actually have dreams of actual stuff that happens, like the Blue Angel dream, the Blue Angel that crashed in my dream, and then a month and a half later, or whatever it was, a Blue Angel actually crashed in pine trees. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But why would I be given the foresight on that one? I mean, I didn't warn anybody. I wouldn't even think of you could have a dream of something like that. You'd be like, oh, I better call up the U.S. Navy and tell them not to fly, but you don't have a date, time, anything. You dreamed of a Blue Angel crashing. Shit, they fly, once a week or something, right? Well. Now, if I could have saved the guy, I definitely would have. If somehow in my dream, the date, time, place, I definitely call them up. They probably think you're off your rocker, I guess. Like, look, dude, I had a dream. This is going to happen. Call off the show that day. They probably won it, and it'll still happen, actually. I don't think you can really change time too much. Once in the blue moon, maybe. Mom, thanks for watching. I love you. Yeah, Jeff G and Mom. Oh, shit. Well, yeah. St. Patty's Day is coming up this Sunday, I think. I think it's Sunday, right? Got a couple Irish beers to do. I might do a car bomb, maybe a shot of Jameson. We'll see. That'll be on Sunday. I don't know what time I should start. I should start, early afternoon or start in the early evening. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. I don't think I got it. Oh, there's a little drop in there. Oh, get it. All right. Well, I'm Shagdog. Oh, I got a comment. Sorry, I went off the comments. Oh. All right, Jeff G. Thanks for watching, commenting. Watcher number 2. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. And I'm going to be off here. I probably should go to bed. I've been up since 7:30 last night, so it might be dappy dap time. Oh, shit. All right, Shagdog Spitter Swallow beer review. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, Jeff G. and our second viewer.